Stop, Look and Be Safe is the 14th episode of the second season of Barney. And this one is pretty delightful because we have some great songs, but also some really important messages. Quite a lot of different messages. It is ultimately about being safe. And we have some Make and Do with the Barney Bag, and as I said, a lot of brilliant songs that I'll talk about in a moment. Baby Bop and BJ also feature in this one. The children in this one include Derek, Tosha, Michael, and Tina. And Michael is actually helping teach people about stopping traffic and waiting until it's your turn to cross, which is always a really important lesson. And then we have various songs that help to teach us other lessons. So I will now discuss those songs. Some of the songs might not feel exactly like they fit with the theme, but within the context of whatever is happening in that moment, it definitely helps. So we have Bingo, which I adore, definitely very nostalgic. And then we have Castle So High, which is not one that's nostalgic for me, but it's one that I've grown to love through Barney. And it's a song that I think is really beautiful. It doesn't necessarily fit in with the safety theme here, but at the same time, within the context of that moment, it made a lot of sense. We then have Walk Across the Street, which is not a song that I recognised in terms of the lyrics. It's to the tune of When the Saints Go Marching In. I'm not sure if it's appeared in another Barney film. It might have done, but I don't remember it. But either way, great tune, very memorable in that regard, and definitely helps to teach children about walking across the street safely. We then have one of my favourite childhood songs, and this is The Wheels on the Bus. I absolutely love it. I think most children do. It's a very nostalgic song. And then we have Mary Had a Little Lamb, which again doesn't necessarily feel like it should fit in, but it works quite well. And one that I wasn't expecting in this, and I don't think the lesson necessarily fits in, but it is a good song and a good lesson, and that's Indoor Outdoor Voices. The song itself I didn't recognise, but the lesson about knowing when to use your indoor voice versus your much louder outdoor voice is something that a lot of children have to learn. And therefore, it's a great lesson. But I don't necessarily think it fits in as well with this as some of the other songs. And then we have Hurry, Hurry, Drive the Firetruck, fire safety, of course. And again, not a nostalgic one, but I have grown to really love this song. I think it is so addictive and brilliantly done. The performances from the children in this were great. The song selection is really brilliant. Most of the songs meant something to me. Most of the songs were nostalgic. I rather enjoyed it. And when you throw in some really important lessons about safety, I can't really fault it. Stop, Look and Be Safe is all round a pretty decent episode, and one that I think has a lot going for it. It's pretty great.